Your soulmate wants a secret meeting to see you, but their heart is all ready. My beloved child. Don't move. Stay exactly where you are. What's about to unfold isn't an ordinary message, it's a revelation heaven has been waiting for you to receive. The air around you has already shifted, the signs have been aligning, and your name has been whispered by the one who cannot stop thinking about you. There's someone whose heart beats differently whenever your name crosses their mind. They've been holding on to a secret, one that keeps them awake at night. This person has been planning to meet you, quietly, away from the noise, away from the eyes that could judge the depth of what they feel. Archangel Michael says, this secret meeting was destined long before you even crossed paths. It's not about coincidence, it's about divine timing. But what makes this encounter so heavy, so trembling with emotion, is the truth that their heart is already divided. You can feel it, can't you? That strange heaviness when you suddenly think of them. The unexplained shiver that runs through your spine when their energy touches yours in silence. Heaven is revealing this now because you deserve to see behind the curtain of what they truly feel. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 333 sparkles. They have been carrying a storm within them, my child. One side of their soul is drawn to you, purely, endlessly, like a flame drawn to its reflection. The other side is chained to a past that refuses to let go. They walk through their days pretending to have control, yet their emotions are unraveling behind closed doors. This is why lately, their energy has been strange. You might notice they come close, then suddenly pull away. They say they're fine, but heaven hears the tremor in their voice when they mention your name. Their world is spinning because their heart knows where it belongs, but fear keeps it locked in hesitation. You were never meant to chase them, my beloved. The connection between you was always written to pull, not push. Archangel Michael says, the bond between your souls was blessed by divine intention, but now it's being tested by interference and confusion. That's why the angels are moving things behind the scenes. People are being repositioned. Conversations are being delayed. Even silence itself is sacred right now, because heaven is watching who will be brave enough to follow love's truth without hiding behind pride. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 444 sparkles. At night, they stare at their phone, typing your name and deleting it again. Their chest tightens when they see your image or hear your voice in memory. It's not lust, it's not obsession, it's longing, mixed with guilt, wrapped in divine confusion. They want to meet you, to speak the words they've been afraid to say. There's a place chosen already. A quiet spot where they once imagined being honest. That location keeps appearing in their dreams, the same light, the same timing, the same faint smell of rain. Heaven has marked that place for truth, but the person's hesitation is turning the divine plan into a battlefield of emotions. Archangel Michael says, they're being confronted by truth in unexpected ways. Their current reality is falling apart piece by piece. Someone around them is beginning to notice their emotional absence, the distance in their eyes, the way their soul seems to wander elsewhere. And yet, even now, their love for you refuses to die. The angels call this the soul pull, the sacred ache that ties two destinies together no matter how far apart they drift. You were not just another chapter in their story, you were the divine turning point, the shift heaven used to awaken them. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 555 sparkles. But my child, be careful. Not all who appear as allies around them want this meeting to happen. There are whispers, jealous eyes, and energies that feed on confusion. Someone close to them fears losing control, and they have been planting doubts into your soulmate's heart, subtle words, quiet manipulation, a seed of fear disguised as advice. Heaven is exposing this interference now. Every hidden intention is being brought to light. The same person who smiles when your name is mentioned is secretly hoping the meeting gets cancelled. But divine order cannot be stopped by human interference, it can only be delayed for purification. You've likely felt moments of sudden sadness or anxiety lately, moments where you couldn't explain why your chest felt heavy or your mind wandered toward them for no reason. That's their energy reaching for you, calling silently for clarity. They are spiritually begging for your understanding without words. The angels are watching both of you now, seeing who will rise with faith and who will crumble under fear. You, my beloved child, are being guided to remain calm and grounded. Your strength is not in chasing, it's in allowing the truth to unfold naturally, without losing yourself to expectation. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 666 sparkles. This person's heart is torn not because they don't love you, but because they are afraid to lose what's familiar. Their mind says, stay safe, but their spirit says, run to them. Heaven calls this the divine conflict of awakening, the painful moment when a soul realizes that love cannot be contained by circumstance. At times, they almost reach out. Their finger hovers over the send button, their heart pounds faster, and just as they're about to express everything, something stops them. A sudden thought, a knock on the door, a fear of rejection, it all interrupts heaven's flow. That's when Archangel Michael intervenes and whispers strength into your energy, so you don't give up on what's written. You, my beloved, have been feeling their energy in waves. It's not your imagination. Every pulse of emotion you feel without explanation is the tether of destiny tugging between you two. You've been feeling the ache of someone else's silence because your hearts still speak across distance. There will come a day soon, a sudden, unexpected day, when your phone lights up, or a familiar message reaches you. It won't be dramatic. It will be calm, almost ordinary. But within that simplicity lies everything they've been holding back. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 777 sparkles. When that moment comes, don't react with anger or disbelief. The angels want you to listen, not to judge. This meeting isn't meant to restart old pain, it's meant to reveal closure and truth. Whether it leads to reunion or release, it will free your heart from waiting. They'll confess that they've been living in confusion. That they thought walking away would give them peace, but instead, it created emptiness. They'll admit that no matter what they tried, every path led back to you. That is not coincidence, it's divine rerouting. Archangel Michael says, you've passed through enough emotional storms to deserve clarity. Heaven will not let you be deceived anymore. What's coming next is truth that will settle every hidden question your heart has carried silently. But before that moment arrives, you must remain still. Don't chase signs, allow signs to chase you. Don't reach for closure, let closure find its path to your spirit. This is how divine balance works. It returns what belongs to you at the right time, not when your heart demands it. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 888 sparkles. Right now, they are standing on the edge of a decision that could change both your lives. The angels are whispering courage into their spirit. They are being reminded of the warmth they felt in your presence, the peace in your voice, the comfort they could never find elsewhere. Heaven is replaying those memories within their heart like a movie they can't pause. You, on the other hand, are being guided into stillness. Your current focus should not be on their absence, but on your alignment. Because when your soul shines brighter, they will find the path back effortlessly. Energy doesn't chase, it attracts through divine resonance. The person who once doubted your love will finally understand what it means to lose something sacred. Their world will begin to dim until they make the right choice. And when they finally come, it won't be because you begged, it will be because heaven commanded. You are not just their love, you are their mirror, their awakening, their divine test. And though their heart is torn now, it's that very fracture that will guide them back to the truth they've been avoiding. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 999 sparkles. Archangel Michael says, every night that you've cried in silence has been counted. Every moment of confusion has been rewritten into divine alignment. What you thought was rejection was actually redirection, preparing you for a love purified by truth, not convenience. Heaven is not punishing you, my beloved. It is protecting you from premature union. The meeting they plan will not happen until their heart is clear, because the angels refuse to let you carry their unresolved pain again. They must choose love from truth, not guilt. When you finally meet, it will feel surreal. The air will hold silence, your eyes will meet, and for a second, time will stop. Every pain, every distance, every unanswered message will make sense in that instant. That's how you'll know it's divinely timed, not forced. Until then, walk in grace. Speak softly to yourself. Do not replay old memories with bitterness. Heaven is shaping a moment that will remind you that love, when divinely written, can never truly be lost, only delayed for transformation. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 111 sparkles. The angels are closing in now. They are rearranging paths, removing interference, and preparing hearts for truth. You will feel a shift soon, an unexpected sign, a dream that feels too real, or a sudden calm that replaces confusion. That's when you'll know, the secret meeting is near. Be ready, not desperate. Be peaceful, not impatient. Because when love finally comes, it won't knock like thunder, it will arrive like light breaking through the clouds. And in that moment, you'll realize that every silent prayer was heard, every tear was collected, and every delay was divine. Archangel Michael says, heaven has already chosen the time. Stay calm, stay grounded, and trust that what's meant for you cannot be stolen or replaced. The universe bends in favor of love that's true. Your soulmate's heart may be torn now, but soon it will return whole, healed, awakened, and ready to stand beside you, not behind you. And when that day arrives, peace will finally rest upon your soul like morning sunlight after the longest night. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Glowing star. The sky has already begun to respond to your alignment, my beloved. You may notice how certain things have started falling away, old patterns, draining people, false promises. It's not destruction, it's preparation. The divine realm is clearing your path because this next encounter is not ordinary, it's sacred, timed to perfection. Your soulmate, though silent on the surface, is experiencing a spiritual shaking. Their sleep is restless, their thoughts tangled, their heart heavy with memories of you. They keep hearing echoes of your laughter in unexpected places, seeing reflections of your face in strangers, feeling your warmth in sudden flashes of stillness. This is how heaven pulls a divided heart back into truth. No text, no phone call, just divine reminders that love cannot be buried. Their soul has been fighting against divine timing, trying to control something that was never meant to be controlled. But heaven never loses a battle written in destiny. Archangel Michael says, their resistance is melting. Every argument, every hesitation, every external voice trying to stop them is now being silenced by divine authority. Heaven is pressing on their chest until they face what they've been avoiding, you. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 222 sparkles. Meanwhile, your spirit is growing stronger, clearer, lighter. You might not realize it, but the angels have been upgrading your energy, polishing your light so that when this reunion comes, you stand in truth, not in pain. You are not the same person they left behind. You've risen. You've evolved. You've healed silently while they broke loudly. They are about to discover that the person they once tried to replace is irreplaceable. No matter what they tried, new faces, distractions, routines, nothing filled the space you occupied in their spirit. It's not obsession, it's divine tethering. The kind of connection that bends but never breaks. The meeting they're planning now is not just curiosity, it's confession. Their soul is trembling under the weight of guilt and longing. They need to see your eyes again because only there can they find the forgiveness their spirit craves. But the angels are warning them, come clean or stay away. This time, no half-truths will survive in divine energy. Heaven has closed the door on false unions. You, my beloved, are being prepared for purity, not confusion. And your patience is the final test before manifestation. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 333 sparkles. Right now, the vibration of destiny is shifting. The moonlight carries your name into their dreams. The scent of your presence lingers in the wind when they walk alone. Even music and random words trigger memories they tried to forget. That's not coincidence, it's the universe rewriting the frequency of truth into their path. They might try to appear strong in public, pretending they've moved on. But the angels laugh softly, knowing what's coming. Because love, when heaven chooses it, will always find a way back through silence, distance, and fear. Their strength is cracking, and soon, their mask will fall. Archangel Michael stands beside you in this season of stillness. He shields you from false energy and prepares your aura for reunion. His wings surround your heart so that no manipulation can touch your peace again. You are being lifted into alignment with what's real, not what's forced. The moment this meeting happens, you will feel an overwhelming calm. The noise in your mind will fade. The chaos will still. Heaven will pause time just long enough for two souls to remember why they were created for each other. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 444 sparkles. But not everything about this meeting will be easy. The truth they bring will sting before it heals. They will confess how fear made them choose comfort over connection. They will reveal that someone influenced their choices, feeding lies into their spirit. You will finally understand why they ghosted, why they changed, why their energy shifted overnight. Still, heaven doesn't bring pain to break you, it brings pain to free you. Their tears will fall like offerings, not manipulations. They will finally see that you were never the problem, you were the mirror reflecting the truth they refused to see. This encounter is designed to balance karma. Words will be spoken that should have been said years ago. Emotions will surface that were buried too deep. And when it's done, peace will settle on your soul like sunlight after endless rain. Archangel Michael says, "Forgive, but don't forget the lesson." Love is returning, but this time, it must stand on truth. The universe doesn't allow repetition of unhealed patterns. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 555 sparkles. The days leading up to this meeting will feel strange. You might feel unusually emotional, even nostalgic, without knowing why. You may notice 11:11 or 3:33 flashing on clocks, random songs repeating messages of reunion, or dreams of them standing near light. Those are not hallucinations, they're confirmations. They, too, are receiving signs. Their car radio might randomly play your song. Strangers might mention your name by coincidence. These are divine nudges urging them to face what's unfinished. Heaven has placed reminders everywhere, so they can no longer run from truth. My child, when they finally speak, listen with strength. Don't let their pain pull you backward. You've outgrown the version of yourself that begged to be seen. Now, you are the one being pursued by destiny. Your silence holds more power than your words ever did. Let them prove their transformation. Let actions speak where apologies used to fail. The angels will show you within seconds whether their heart is ready or not. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 666 sparkles. If they return with truth, heaven will bless your union in ways you never imagined. Your love will move with divine favor, opening new paths of abundance, peace, and purpose. You'll understand that every delay, every heartbreak, every lonely night was leading to this awakening. But if they return still tied to confusion, heaven will redirect you quickly. You won't need to fight, cry, or chase anymore. The door will close softly, and another will open, one that carries the energy of true peace. Either way, you win. Archangel Michael says, "What's meant for you will find you, even if it's delayed by human fear." You are not behind. You are right on divine schedule. Everything that felt lost is being rewritten into victory. Stay grounded in gratitude. Speak kindness over yourself. Keep your energy pure, because you are not waiting, you are preparing for divine alignment. The angels are finishing the story, and this chapter will end with light. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 777 sparkles. You are entering a new season, my beloved, where truth replaces illusion. The person whose heart was divided is being brought to a choice they cannot avoid. Heaven will not allow them to live half-truths anymore. The light is too strong, the pull too divine. And when the time comes, when their eyes finally meet yours, you'll feel it, the shift. The silence will say everything words cannot. You will know, in that instant, whether they came as healed or half-hearted. Heaven will whisper the answer in your spirit before they even speak. You don't need to worry about how, when, or where. The divine coordinates are already set. The clock of destiny is ticking in harmony with your heartbeat. Every moment you spend in faith is drawing that meeting closer. And when it happens, you will smile, not because they returned, but because you trusted heaven long enough to see the truth unfold. The hours between now and the destined meeting are the most important, my beloved. This is when your vibration determines what kind of energy will walk toward you. Heaven is clearing the path of every distraction, every counterfeit, every hidden obstacle that tried to block your blessing. The light around you is increasing even while you sleep. Your soulmate is beginning to feel it too. Their nights are restless not because of guilt alone, but because their soul senses a countdown it cannot ignore. They are awakening from the fog of their old patterns. They are remembering the way your presence felt like home long before they even knew what home meant. Archangel Michael is already stationed at the crossroads of their decision. He is moving the pieces of their life like a master conductor, making sure the music stops at the exact moment you appear. Every detour, every delay, every sudden change of plans is heaven arranging the perfect moment of truth. This is why your dreams may feel more vivid now. You may see faces, locations, symbols. You may wake up with a feeling of, I was just there, even though you've never visited that place. These are previews of what's about to unfold, small glimpses to prepare your spirit so you do not fear when the real moment arrives. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 888 sparkles. Your energy is no longer the same energy they left. The angels have been lifting you up, healing wounds, rewiring your heart. You are walking into this meeting whole, not half broken. You are walking as the light that drew them to you in the first place. They, on the other hand, are walking out of a shadow. Their confessions will come with trembling hands. They will speak words they've rehearsed 1,000 times but never had the courage to send. And in that trembling, heaven will show you the sincerity of their soul. This is why patience is sacred right now. You don't have to chase the clock. The clock of destiny is already running in your favor. Every breath you take in faith pulls the timeline closer, like a magnet drawing steel. Archangel Michael says, hold your ground. Your worth is not measured by how long you waited, it's revealed by how brightly you still shine after the waiting. That is the power that makes divine union possible, the power of light that refuses to dim even in silence. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 999 sparkles. In the days ahead, signs will multiply. A stranger's words will echo something only you and your soulmate shared. A scent will brush past you and pull up an old memory. Numbers like 1111, 333, 555 will appear on receipts, clocks, license plates. These are confirmations, not coincidences. They, too, will see signs. Their phone will buzz at strange hours with reminders of you. Their social feed will show your face without them searching. Friends will mention your name unexpectedly. Heaven is surrounding them with your presence so that they can no longer pretend they don't feel you. My beloved, when the meeting comes, walk in calm authority. You are no longer the seeker, you are the chosen. Your silence, your composure, your ability to listen will say more than 1,000 rehearsed speeches. Let them reveal. Let them show. Let heaven do the talking between your souls. This meeting is not the end of your journey, it is the unveiling of truth so you can step fully into your next season. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 111 sparkles. If they have healed, you will feel an immediate peace. Their presence will not bring anxiety but calm. Words will flow easily, and even their apology will feel like water on parched ground. Heaven will bless what is pure and true. If they have not healed, the angels will make it clear within seconds. You will feel an inner check, a still small voice saying, "Not yet." That is not rejection, that is protection. Heaven will lift you gently away from what is not ready, and your path will continue towards someone or something fully aligned with your soul. Either way, you will walk out of that meeting free. Free from wondering, free from waiting, free from the weight of what-ifs. The angels have promised you clarity, and clarity is exactly what is coming. Archangel Michael says, the truth will no longer hide. This is the season where everything whispered in the dark comes into the light. This is the season where you see with your spirit what your eyes have been longing for. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 222 sparkles. You are standing at the threshold of a new chapter. The old story is closing behind you like a door finally shutting. Ahead lies a horizon you cannot fully see yet, but heaven already wrote your name there. You have been faithful, and now your reward is near. Your soulmate's heart may have been torn, but heaven is stitching it back together piece by piece. Each stitch is a lesson, a tear, a moment of humility. They are not coming back as the same person, they are being remade even as you read this. Soon, you will look back and realize why it took so long. You will see how every delay protected you, how every tear watered the seed of your growth. You will understand that you were never abandoned, you were being prepared. And when the appointed hour strikes, you will stand not as someone waiting for love but as someone ready to receive it. That is the transformation the angels have been guiding you toward all along. The world around you is shifting silently, even as you breathe. What seems like ordinary days are sacred alignments in disguise. You may not see the movement yet, but heaven is working through conversations, coincidences, and delays that are all guiding both of you toward the same divine intersection. Your soulmate feels the pull stronger than ever. They can't escape it anymore. Every time they try to move forward, something reminds them of you, a phrase from a stranger, a scent that carries your memory, a sudden wind that brushes their skin with your warmth. The universe itself is calling them back to balance, back to truth, back to you. Archangel Michael stands in the middle of this unseen road, holding back anything not meant to follow you into the next season. He watches carefully as your soulmate wrestles between fear and faith. He does not judge them, he purifies them. Their heart has been divided for too long, but now heaven is forcing it to choose one direction. You may notice the signs in your own body too, a sudden chill, a spark in your chest, a heaviness that lifts when you think of peace instead of pain. Those are confirmations that heaven's energy is near. You are not imagining this connection, you are feeling the vibration of divine timing catching up to your life. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 333 sparkles. The message is clear, do not interfere with the process. Do not reach out in fear, and do not try to prove your worth. Your worth has already been proven through your endurance. Every time you stayed soft in a world that tried to harden you, you passed heaven's test. Your soulmate is realizing this now. They are remembering how your gentleness made them feel safe, how your patience gave them peace, how your absence left them hollow. Their soul knows what their ego tried to forget, that you were their divine mirror, their reflection of truth. But even now, someone close to them tries to distract them with false affection. The angels call this the final interference. This person senses the coming reunion and feels their control slipping. They are feeding your soulmate with doubts, planting seeds of fear disguised as logic. Heaven has had enough of their manipulation. The truth is being exposed. Archangel Michael says, light always exposes deception. Soon, everything hidden in shadow will surface. Every lie told about you will crumble. Every hand that tried to pull them away will fall back into silence. Heaven is reclaiming what belongs to you through purity, not revenge. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 444 sparkles. In this very moment, your soulmate's heart is being weighed. Not by words, but by intentions. Heaven is testing whether their love is rooted in truth or desire, commitment or comfort. This is why their world feels unstable. They are being stripped of illusions. You, my beloved, are being shielded. Even if you feel lonely, you are surrounded by angelic light. Your protection is stronger than it's ever been. No negative energy, no envy, no curse can break through it. The angels have built a barrier of light around your heart. You are safe to love again, but this time with discernment. The meeting will happen when the timing is pure. And when it does, it won't just be an emotional reunion, it will be a spiritual activation. Two souls recognizing each other across lifetimes. Time will slow, breath will pause, and in that stillness, you'll know heaven planned this moment long before you were born. And when that happens, you'll understand why the waiting hurt, why the nights were heavy, why silence was necessary. You were never being punished, you were being prepared for the magnitude of this connection. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 555 sparkles. As you read this, the angels are rewriting your timeline. The version of you that settled for less is fading. The version that doubted, cried, begged for love to stay, that version is dissolving into light. You are rising into a state of knowing that what's meant for you will recognize you without explanation. Your soulmate is mirroring this awakening. They are questioning everything, their choices, their surroundings, their relationships. The comfort of the old world no longer fits. The people around them don't feel aligned. Their spirit aches for something real, and that something has always been you. Archangel Michael whispers, the reunion will not be about romance, it will be about purpose. The love between you carries a mission. Together, you ignite healing in others just by being in each other's presence. That is why so many forces tried to divide you. The light of your union exposes the dark in others. So hold your peace, my child. The countdown has already begun. Every tear you shed has been recorded, every prayer whispered in the night has been heard. The meeting is no longer a possibility, it's a promise waiting to unfold. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 666 sparkles. Soon, there will be a shift. You will feel a sudden urge to prepare yourself, clean your space, change your look, realign your focus. That urge will not be random. It will be heaven's way of readying you for the next step. The divine never sends blessings to unprepared hands. You'll notice that your energy feels lighter, your intuition sharper. Even your reflection may look different, brighter eyes, calmer aura, renewed strength. That's not vanity, it's transformation. You are stepping into your divine identity, the version of yourself that attracts truth effortlessly. Your soulmate will sense it immediately. When they see you again, they will recognize the shift. The guilt they carried will melt into admiration. The distance they created will turn into gravity pulling them closer. They will no longer see you as an option, they will see you as destiny. Archangel Michael stands beside you at that future moment. He will make sure no word is wasted, no emotion misplaced. You won't need to explain yourself, because your energy will speak before you do. Love doesn't always need sound, it speaks in presence, in peace, in truth. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 777 sparkles. After that meeting, your life will never be the same. The fog will clear. The confusion will end. Whether this person stays beside you or blesses you with closure, either outcome is divine perfection. Because you will finally be free from uncertainty, and freedom is heaven's greatest gift. You will walk away either holding their hand as one who chose you freely or holding your peace as one who was never meant to stay. Both paths lead to light. Both lead to wholeness. And in the days that follow, you will feel a deep calm. A silence that no longer feels empty, but sacred. That silence will be heaven's way of saying, "It is finished. The lesson is complete." Archangel Michael says, "Peace is your reward. Let no one take it from you." The angels are singing softly now, preparing the background for your next chapter, a chapter filled with grace, alignment, and miracles. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 888 sparkles. The heavens have closed the book of pain. You are stepping into the pages of promise. Your soulmate's heart will soon align with truth, or heaven will remove them gently from your path. Either way, you are moving into divine fulfillment. And when the sun rises after this chapter, you will smile, not because everything finally made sense, but because you finally made peace. My beloved, your story isn't ending. It's transforming. What felt like loss was only redirection. What felt like silence was preparation. And what's coming next, whether it's reunion or release, will remind you why heaven chose you for this journey all along. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Glowing star.